So, right wing troll Jacob Wohl might be in a little bit of trouble. Now, this is according to an article by Will Sommer, writing for Right Richter and reposted in the Daily Beast. Wohl had allegedly sent fake death threats to himself. Now, Sommer writes, Wohl and fellow provocateur Laura Loomer recently went to Minneapolis last month to investigate whether their quest to prove that Representative Ilhan Omar had married her own brother. That's crazy. A charge based on a flimsy blog comment that has been disproven. So Wohl has been going after, just like a lot of these right-wingers, Representative Ilhan Omar. Now, of course, they can't actually go after her because, on normal things. No, they have to invent conspiracy theories. And, of course, they have to use anti-Muslim bigotry to attack her, right? I didn't even hear of this ridiculous conspiracy, which I'm actually really, really glad. Now, this isn't the only conspiracy theory, right, that they went to Minneapolis, or they're spreading about Minneapolis. Another one is that Minneapolis is an incredibly dangerous place to live. There's shooting in the streets, and there's Muslim no-go zones. Oh, it's terrible. In fact, in some of his videos, he was filmed wearing a bulletproof vest. Come on, man. Are you serious? Are you serious? But there's more. In another video, and this is the one that he might be in trouble for, Wohl went to a Minneapolis police station to report that he had received death threats since arriving in the city. Now, these death threats were not in person. These death threats were apparently on Twitter. Now, one of those alleged threats came from a direct message from an account called Drake Holmes 612. Now, Drake Holmes 612 described himself as a, quote, Minneapolis diversity coordinator. Oh, I'm a diversity coordinator, and I'm going to threaten Jacob Wohl. Really? Is that what's going to happen? Now, I want to read the threat here, and there's a lot of swear words in this one, so I'm just going to ignore that. It said, I hope you effing know that if I bump into you in Dinkytown or anywhere else in my city, I'm going to shoot you and do something very terrible to your bodies. The account wrote, get the F out of my city, you piece of crap, now. Well, that would appear to be a very specific threat. If I see you around, I will shoot you and I will do terrible things to your bodies. Yeah, okay. Now, specific but credible. Is it credible? It would appear not to be, following a little bit of an investigation. According to journalist Tony Webster, at Drake Holmes 16 is one of many of the fake accounts Wohl created in the run-up to his Twitter ban. In fact, a source familiar with Wohl's fake accounts confirmed that Drake's Holmes 16 was run by Wohl before being deleted by Twitter. And now, what he used that account for is actually to try to get Donald Trump reelected. So that account was active and then got deleted. Oops. So you know what this means? Jacob Wohl got caught sending death threats to himself. Allegedly. So, what a smart guy. These right-wingers are super, super intelligent people. Now, in a police report obtained by the Daily Beast, Wohl is described as giving police some printed tweets as evidence. The report doesn't list which exact tweets he gave to police, but we know he gave them something, right? So, what were they? Well, according to one of Jacob's friends, or former friends, this is, what is it? Activist Ali Alexander. Now, Ali Alexander organized Wohl's trip to Minneapolis and went with him to the police station. And he posted a video early on Wednesday trying to distance himself from Wohl. In that video, he claims that Wohl showed the fake direct messages from that account to the police. The level of self-ownage here is fantastic. I love it. But again, Jacob Wohl is not known as being a very smart person who makes good decisions. And in this case, he apparently opened himself up to criminal penalty. And as I mentioned before, his friends, Ali Alexander and Laura Loomer, they're like, yeah, oh, see you later, Jacob. Good luck with that one, sir. Have fun. Now, Loomer, she's like, I didn't go to the police station. I wasn't involved with the report. I didn't do any of this. I'm not involved at all. Please don't arrest me. I didn't do this. It's all Jacob Wohl's fault. He did it. Okay. And as I said before, Ali Alexander. Now, what's funny is that in that documentary, where you see them going to the police station, right? Ali Alexander compared Wohl to both Batman and Iron Man. But then said, after this happened, he may be a bad actor. Quote, I don't know what's going to happen, but man, it doesn't involve me. And I'm pretty excited about that. That's a quote for the ages, man. Oh, whatever's going on, it ain't me. And I'm super excited it ain't me. Hey. Yeah, some friend you are, dude. Wow. Wow. He also added this about Wohl. Quote, it confirms that he's not operating at a level where there's useful misinformation, but kind of stupid, vanity-filled, ego-fueled disinformation. And that won't look good for Jacob. Understatement of the century, man. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that free video. Now I'm going to have to ask you a favor. Between the demonetization and the YouTube algorithm messing around with view counts, etc., we're having a hard time adjusting to the new YouTube reality, which is where you guys come in. See, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/TYTNation, set up to help us rely on you guys, the viewers, instead of big corporate ads. Look, you know the show. You know I'm not in favor of big corporations anyway. So help us transition away from relying on the ad model to pay the bills and sign up to be a patron, patreon.com/TYTNation. That goes a long way to help us keep the lights on. And you guys will know that you're supporting independent, progressive media.